Good evening. You really are the best class ever. I was a little worried for a minute that I wouldn't be up here speaking, but kudos to you guys, so thanks for that. Anyone who's had me as an English teacher realizes that when I talk about their writing, I'd say get to the point, plainly, simply, economically, and we'll do it. So without further ado, this poem that I wrote for you is simply called Go. Go. Go now. Go now into summer, into the glaring sun that will beat on your backs as you walk the promenades of life. Go. Go now. Go now into the back seats of cars with all their tops down and crank your new songs that the world will feel the pulse of your beats on the sidewalks of life that children chalk, that you once chalked as you learned to create your 1, 2, 3s, your ABCs, now your Twitter feeds. Go now. You must go. Go now into your swimsuits that adorn the sides of pools and the banks of lakes you'll now swim in. Your slick bodies cooling as you slide through water, holding your breath to ascend into a sun-soaked air that wraps your bodies like parents' arms. As beads of water rush your bodies like baptism. You must go. Go now. Go now into the pulse of morning, dripping with all its light upon your friends and loved ones, who may still be sleeping in this town of squirrels and flagpoles, this town of school buses and tolling church bells, farms and rivers, trickling streams and wooded trails, this town of colonial houses and flower beds bursting with the first hints of summer, the first summer that is free for you of school, that is free of backpacks and satchels leaded with books, that is free of cafeteria lines and fire drills, that is free of homerooms and homework and the weight of the last 18 years of your life that can be summed to this moment. This God-given instant where you sit alert and charged in all your gowns and caps that in seconds you will launch to the sky on this night of first kisses. Oh, you must go. You have to go now. Go now into your new life that beckons like a $2 Edmund movie. Go now into your life that screams like CJ's town hall scar. Go now into your new life that will ascend and fall like the hacky sacks in our lobby. Go now into your new life that will be as loved as Louis Belanger's weather, as welcome as Zach DeLuis' Bowers burger, as upfront and scary as all the public displays of affection that have blessed our school halls, making me and all these teachers turn their beautiful faces to the walls of our school, loaded with all their murals and posters and declarations of independent thought, diversity, and love of you. Beautiful 420-something graduates sitting poised and ready to step one foot in front of the other, careful to catch yourself in the fall. You must go. You've got to go now. You've got to go now into your life that is as vital as Alex Crone's laugh. You have to go now into your life as sporadic as Nayati's rapid-fire sneeze. Go now into your life that is as glorious as a ladle brownie, that is as sexy as Thursday, that is as sultry as all the B-wing stairwell makeouts, as fulfilling as 4 a.m. breakfasts at the Colony, as wild as the Newtown tornado that kept you from school for 2 days your freshman year, back when you were, you know, freshmen, when now you speed into your lives again as, you know, freshmen. You must go into your life like you went onto Patrick Shirley's ice rink during the winters, your face is glowing and the leaves tinkling like tin in the breeze as you spun on your skates, like you are spinning now between this world and that world that you embark, where all the secret things await. Oh, you have to go. You have to go now because the world is calling you, because the world is beckoning you like one of Erin Mannion's songs. It's lighting a torch for you like Ram's pasture at Christmas, like a Mr. Carly room fire. This new world asks you to spread passion and love and hope the way Shane Wirtz spread Counter-Strike through the school. Like buds spread in the portables. And yes, like the marching band spread swine flu. Oh baby, you must go now. You You must go now into this world with your arms stretched and eyes wide open. Go tonight. You simply have to go because for 18 years you've waited to slip between life's sheets, and tonight the world smells of clean laundry and summers at Dickinson Pool and creamery cones and flagpoles and the benches where you first kissed one another's lips. Your face is smelling of mint. You have to go now. Now, because you've been waiting for this rebirth of splendor. You've been waiting for freedom and hope to fall like rain. You've been waiting to reclaim this earth as yours, waiting for the storm of life to begin, waiting for Miss R to remember her name, waiting to set sail for happiness. You've waited for the green mornings to come again, waited for your futures to catch up with you, and at last embrace the moment that brings you right here, right now, where in minutes you will bear this mantle of liberty and face forward those closed doors behind you that will open as you burst onto the streets into sunlight that will blind you in your sunglasses, where you will hug one another so tight as if to say, remember me. Please, God, remember me. Remember us. Remember our lives together. Remember the bodies we've slept against. Remember the scars on our right hands. Remember how we stayed up so late we had to drink our coffee before we went to sleep. Remember our basement rooms. Remember how we banged the walls of Reed School so hard that the clocks fell from the walls. How we made cardboard boats and raced them across the pool. And remember Mrs. Wolfson's card tricks. Remember Mrs. Waterbury's Mel Gibson poster dripping with all its promise. Remember Mr. Weiss's polished head as he leaps from desk to desk selling Six Flags tickets. Remember Mrs. Brand's hours of dedication to those who struggle, Mr. Pest's Fresh Prince rap, Mrs. Hannah's singing, Obloy's Black House, Latin moments, banana suits, fish trees, Luke Fiore's vow of silence, Wending Lou's vow of sleep, Jen Callery's parachute pants, Julie DeAngelis' track-skinned knees, and remember, please remember Danielle Jacobson, who should have been here with us tonight. Remember us. Mr. Keylock, you've got to remember us. Remember us on Thursdays when you smell Mama Mods' brownies. Remember us on Thursdays when we continue to get sexy. And remember us on Thursdays because Thursday is when we graduated. Oh, Mom, Dad, teachers, please remember us as we hug one another outside because we have to go now. In minutes, we've got to go now. Got to go to where the jobs beckon, where the college awaits, where trade schools abound, where the military calls, where gap years entice. We have to go where the dreamers go. We have to go where the city lights gleam, where the bandstands are singing all of their songs for us. Songs so glorious that we can drift into them like memories, like some familiar memory, like some familiar body, like a parent's body that perhaps stayed up with us one night, one summer, one year when we were so young and the world was ours, just waiting for us in all its beauty, in all its purity and loveliness, like a Miles Aldridge high five. The world just waiting, smiling, suspended in air, beckoning you to connect this world right now, here, that's simply there for the take.